Hello everyone, I'm Vina and you have found a gremlin on YouTube, and thank you for being patient with my little hiatus I took there. And since I did take a hiatus, I am going to be covering the many more skeletons mod, and as kind of a celebration of Day of the Dead with all the skeleton iconography and everything. And we have a friend raccoon accompanying us, and because there's going to be so many skeletons, we have Vinny and Crow over there, and they're going to be waiting for, we'll go say hi at the end. And so let's just jump right into it. So we have so many skeletons. I'm going to show you some of my favorites. 9 of my favorites that I found. There's 4 different types of skeletons, and let's show you some of them that we have. So a couple that we have, like one of the types is skeletonized mobs, like just generic mobs from actual vanilla Minecraft, like the fox. Like, look at this. Like, oh my, it kind of looks like andesite in a way. Like, you are so cool, little fox. Or a skeleton enderman. And with the like mobs such as enderman and also creeper, there's another type that actually take the powers or something similar, kind of like an attribute of these skeletons, and makes it its own. So we get the ender skeleton, and this guy looks like he belongs in the end. He looks like he's about to teleport at any point. Look at those glowing faces. You do not want to see that in the shadows of the night. Just a purple face glowing on the horizon. And this guy's really funny. The tall Enderman, he's super tall, and it's like if Enderman was white instead of black, because it's bones. And so, yeah, he's just a really tall man right here, or lady, or I don't know what you are, but you're an Enderman. So, who knows? I don't know your society or your people. But there's more skeletons, like skeletons that have decayed or have cool effects, like the bloody skeleton here. Like, look at that. It looks like freshly decayed, or maybe like the skin just got ripped off of it. Like, you know, as you do with skeletons. And so there's some of these guys. There's also ones that are like swamp skeletons. So if you, like, I don't know, decayed in a bog, which is, I don't know, not really possible, but what you do you, then you can get those cool looking skeletons. And then you also have ones that are based off of blocks or other cool items, such as the amethyst skeleton. And you can hear these sounds that the amethyst skeleton is actually making when they move, and you can see the amethyst in their bones and in their face, and they've got a nice little pumpkin head. And so maybe someone died in one of the amethyst caves, and instead of fossilizing, they became amethyst. So, who knows? Super old skeleton fossilizing into amethyst, that would be a cool story. But there's also not just overworld skeletons, there's also nether skeletons. Well, I guess also the end, but we covered those guys already. So there's a ton of skeletons that are like red, or like the infestation, you know, the nether forests. And then we have the soul fire, which I think this guy just looks super cool with his dark skeleton bones. It kind of looks like he may have been burnt, and then it, like, as you go up to his face, it almost is like he's glowing in a way with that effect, and his skull is a bit split, and you can just see the, like, maybe his soul is still in there creating a fire, and like it's just taken over him a bit. This is what happens when you die in the nether on, like, instead of, going into soul sand, or maybe you die on soul sand and your soul is corrupted by the souls and possessed. Who knows? But you can also just get, like, the lava skeleton. Like, he's just glowing. You're glowing. That is a compliment. Oh my gosh, there's just a lava skeleton. And it's just like, I don't know, maybe, yeah, like, maybe he fell asleep in a pool of lava, Oh, his face is like cooled obsidian almost. That's super awesome, dude. You light the way for all the rest of the skeletons. And then there's other ones that are blocks, or another type that is kind of miscellaneous, because there's not many repeats of this, but there's like 2 distinctive ones. One of my favorites, though, is of the blocks, is the melon skeleton. Look at this skeleton. Oh, he's got a clear face, but he's got watermelon rinds for body, and then like the watermelon flesh for arms and legs. And he just looks so fun. And he's got polka dots because of the watermelon seeds. And I just love how he looks. It just makes you laugh. And like, who would think of a melon skeleton? Like, dude, you look great. You look great. But yes, there is one last kind of tiny little category, and it has 2 versions. It has the regular version, and then there's certain skeletons that can also be gigantic. And so this is the gigantic version of the girl skeleton. Okay. But the funny thing is, it's not just that it's a girl skeleton. You can see her leg there. But it's the fact of how they do it. There. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Show me your face again. There we go. Apparently, if you're a girl and you become a skeleton, your hair fossilizes with you. That hair is a bone. Yes. Like, how? And her eyes are like twice the size. No mouth, no cheeks, no nothing, no nose. Just gigantic eyes with eyelashes included, and then fossilized hair, bangs. I mean, sure, you look stylish even in death, but man, like... So this is the giant version. There's some other giant ones as well, and most of them are more generic. Not all of them have giant versions. This one just happens to have one. And so the kind of 4 types that I've seen, or like, 4-ish, kind of don't want to limit it in case they make more. We have some of the giant ones. We have biome ones, so similar to the soul fire and the swamp ones. And then we have mob ones with the foxes and the endermen, and there's also like creepers and piglins and a bunch of other ones. And then there's like block ones, kind of like the amethyst, wherever that one went, and maybe the lava, you could count that, and the melon one, definitely. You still look awesome, dude. Amazing. And so this is just a little mod about a lot of skeletons, and that's why it's nice, so they don't all burn to a crisp. But you can just have so many more undead creatures. You can have different like husks ones, and it just decorates quite a bit. And so I hope you guys enjoyed and can find your own favorite skeletons, and it's gonna be awesome having these guys in in the world, just roaming, just having an occasional giant skeleton. What do you think about these guys, Crow and Vinny? Oh, Vinny, what are you doing? Bean, what? Oh no. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, but I'll see you guys in the next video.